Gemini gang, what's happening? So the video is being sponsored by Psychic Source. You guys, if the reading resonates in any way and you need a little bit of extra clarity, check out Psychic Source. Get 40 minutes for $19.80. It is for my subscribers and for new clientele. Check out the link in the description box. Whoa. Okay, so I kept seeing the Empress for you when I was shuffling, and I kept seeing this Divine Feminine card here that we see here on the bottom. First card out, we have Hopeless. All right, so someone is falling apart because it literally said, oh, I just saw this shit too. Oh, Lordy. Some of you guys need to tap more into your feminine energy because I'm seeing this Empress here over and over again. So, and then I kept seeing that, I just lost all train of thought. Gemini, someone is having a real hard time communicating with you, child. Could be a Libra or a Taurus. Oh, you got the Divine Feminine card. So some of you guys probably need to tap more into your feminine energy. If you're in your head a lot, you are in your masculine energy. Okay, being in your head a lot is masculine energy. Not knowing how to detach either is also masculine energy. Feminine energy knows how to detach, especially mentally. All right. So we have Hopeless here. Okay, this is sinking, despair, and falling apart. We have Conflict. Clashing differences and incompatibility. So you're at odds with somebody. We have Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. And then we have Resistance here on the bottom. And this is secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. So someone is afraid to approach. Could be a twin flame, okay? Under there is breaking point. So yeah, someone's about to hit their breaking point, or it's you. And this is mirroring, share feelings, and reflection. So yeah, you are mirroring someone here, Geminis. I've been seeing that a lot in the one-on-ones, okay? With you guys dealing with people that are very stubborn, but you are also very stubborn. So, yeah. All right, let's see what's going on here. A lot of times a person is mirroring back to you the energy that you're giving out, whether you want to realize that or not, okay? So we're going to see what's going on here, though. Like I said, I kept seeing this Empress card when I was shuffling for you. So I feel like you are at odds with someone, and someone isn't happy about it, or it's, oh, well then, voila. The Emperor. The Six of Cups, yeah. This is kind of giving a fear of someone, like someone is fearful of approaching or fearful of saying something to you. You also may have somebody blocked, or you may have them blocked off energetically, okay? So yeah, I feel like for some of you, there's definitely somebody here falling apart. Okay. Could be your divine match, your divine pair, your twin flame, whatever titles you go by. Okay. This is a conflict that may have happened in the past for some of you, Geminis, that has kind of rolled over. We have the Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom. Yeah. Then the Wheel of Fortune comes out. Someone is about to make amends with you. Yep, someone is about to contact you. The Hangman here could be a Pisces for some of you. Yeah, that's a coming together of some sort. There's the Queen of Swords. That's why. Somebody's scared to talk to you, Geminis, okay? That's why. The Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense type of individual. This person knows this about you. Okay? Take a really deep look at yourselves, y'all, because I'm starting to see a lot of y'all are the problem. Especially when I'm doing one-on-ones, okay? So take a really deep look at yourself. Are you open? Are you receptive? Are you looking at this from all angles and not just yours? Okay, you may say this person's coming from ego and pride, but you're probably doing the same. Okay, like I said, you are mirroring somebody here, and sometimes that's hard to accept, you know, about ourselves. All right, we have the Eight of Wands here. There is a conversation coming here. So there's some fear here, though. This person, whoever this is, could be a Libra. They're afraid to talk to you, Geminis, because, and this may or may not be you. You may not be in this Queen of Swords energy, but I feel like you're just very direct. You know, you kind of like to get to the bottom of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that at all, okay? But yes, let's see. What's going on? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, something's gone on for a while. The Seven of Pentacles is definitely a very patient energy too, though. So I feel like someone has been being patient here. If it's you or if it's them. But this is also some type of investment. Like someone kind of seeing their investment, you know, crashing or falling apart or whatever the case may be. You may also be ignoring someone too here, Geminis, with the Four of Cups. Or, wow. Alrighty. This is what we're doing. Okay. The Devil. Okay, it could be it could just be a Capricorn for some of you. Whoever this is does not want to be at odds with you anymore, Geminis. Could be a Scorpio. Child, look. Yeah, whoever this is does not want to be at odds with you anymore. And this, I feel like this is something that has happened. This is something that's kind of dragged on, like longer than is necessary. But you have to be sure, though, Geminis, that you are also not dragging this on longer than necessary. Okay, so again, it takes a deep, hard look at self. And as I've said in other readings, your life and the way that your life is going is always going to tell you where you're going wrong. If life is falling apart, a lot of times there is something that you need to address within. Okay, we can blame everybody outside all we want to, but our energy is what creates our life. All right, so I feel like for some of you, this is simply holding on to the past in some way, shape, or form. And you need to release it. Or this person, there's just Three of Cups again. I feel like this is about emotional, because number one, threes are expression and cups are emotions. And I feel like this is someone that wants to open up emotionally. Yeah, make amends. Four of Swords. Not be at odds with you anymore, Geminis. But I'm seeing some caution here. Whoa. Let me see what fell. All right. I'm not going to take anything. But there's that Six of Cups again. There's the Six of Wands. The Six of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Let me see what fell. Hold on, guys. Some of you may have multiple people returning. Okay. I believe tomorrow's the last day of the retrograde, too. The Queen of Wands also came out as well. Some of you may have multiple people returning. Wow. The Strength card here. Yeah. Whoever this is definitely having to approach you in a different way than what you're used to or what they have done in the past. Okay. There's a lot of insecurity with this person. Okay. The Moon here. Again, we have the Six of Cups. There's a lot of insecurity here with this individual that they're having to overcome here. Geminis. So you got to keep that in mind with whatever. I knew we were going to see this. And again, we saw this on your side and then you versus them. Well, both of y'all side. So I feel like both of you guys are kind of like in this energy. But it could be stopped if, you know, one person decides to like take charge. And here's the thing, okay? When you started dealing with this individual, you knew they didn't have any leadership capabilities. Okay? This is someone that has to work towards being a leader. You might be more of a natural leader. So waiting on them to do something that they've never done is silly, okay? And it's very counterproductive, all right? We have the Nine of Swords here on the bottom. So I feel like this could be either you or them that's in this energy here, okay? The Hierophant could be a Taurus, and then there's the Magician here as well. Some of you might be like really fixated on something negative too. I've been seeing that a lot in the one-on-ones as well. Like some of you guys are like hyper fixating on somebody's mistake. So if someone made a mistake, you might be hyper fixating on that and it's amplifying in the connection. Okay. Some of you just really just need a mindset shift, you know, as far as things go in this connection or why it's not moving or whatnot. But, you know, I feel like both of you want the same things and we have the shared feelings here. Both of you want the same things, but it also says mirroring, like you're mirroring each other. So the stuff you can't stand about this person, you also 9 times out of 10 have, but it always looks different, but it's not. Okay, it's the same, it just appears different, like I always say. Geminis, this requires a lot of self-reflection. Okay, other people, our connections to others teach us about ourselves. You see what I'm saying? And if you are still emotionally attached to somebody, it is because you have not learned that lesson. Okay? And until you learn the lesson, you will not detach from this individual. All right? And even if you do, you will end up attracting another person just like them. Okay? We have the Six of Wands here on the bottom. There's that King of Cups again. Could be a Scorpio. All right. Yeah, again, this is giving someone that has a lack mentality. So again, you both might be sharing that, because I'm seeing that with them too. I feel like this person is kind of expecting the worst. Like this person is expecting you to like cuss them out and, you know, reject them or whatever the case may be. Okay. Of course, this person is not you. All right. Like you might say something despite being rejected or whatever. I don't see that this person has the confidence. This person doesn't have the same confidence level, Gemini. That's just the reality of it. Okay, could be a Sagittarius. There's this again. And they may not even admit this, but I feel like someone here lacks confidence, Geminis. I feel like you're expecting something from this person that I don't want to say they're not capable of doing, but they're not there. I feel like this is still in a, this is like the 5th time that's happened where my phone just picks up what I'm saying. That's insane. But anyway, this AI and this technology is getting insane, y'all. It's listening to everything we say. But anyways, Geminis, I feel like this is someone that's willing to work on that though. Okay, they are willing to work on, yeah, judgment here. On the bottom here, some of you, this might be your twin flame. The Emperor again. Yes, this might be your twin flame. That could be why you're so attached to this person or so connected to this person. Because it could be your twin flame. It could be someone you have a very deep bond with or very deep connection with, Geminis. But in every case, though, if you are still emotionally attached to somebody, it is because you have not learned that lesson yet. There's the King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. Yes. 7 of Wands here. We have the King of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like whoever this is going to fight for this connection. Yeah, whoever this is doesn't want to get replaced. All right. Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini for some of you. There's the 10 of Cups. Some of you were in some type of long-term connection with this individual, Geminis. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Wands. Some of you, this person may come to your house. The 5 of Pentacles again. Yeah, this person's either going to try to pull up on you, pull up at your house, or whatnot, okay? Because sometimes the 4 of Wands can simply just be a home. But the 4 of Wands can also be about, like, living in the moment. So someone's like, you know what? Hey, we only get one life. Let me go for it, okay? Now, the Queen of Pentacles with the Devil, it kind of gives, I don't want to say this person trying to use, like, material stuff to win you back. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn, because this is heavy Cap here. I don't want to say this person, like, trying to use material stuff to get you back, but that's kind of what I get with that, Geminis. Okay, I get someone trying to use material things to win you over or whatever, instead of, like, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. This material stuff is very important to this person. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I get too, especially since this is under the conflict, I feel like this is more so using material stuff or like spoiling you or whatever to make up for some type of conflict that y'all have had or that y'all have been having here, Geminis. And that kind of gives, this is an obsessive energy too, Gemini. So look, it doesn't matter what their gender is, okay? Oh my goodness, Geminis, you know, y'all saw how that fell out, right? Somebody is falling apart. Ooh, I'm telling you. That flew out like that. I'll leave it over there. We have the 6 of Swords over here. Yeah, I feel like someone's falling apart. Someone doesn't see how this is how they can come together. Now, they're going to try anyway. Okay? They're going to try anyway. But I feel like, Gemini, you're still not going to be totally satisfied with how this person approaches. I don't feel like you're going to be totally satisfied. with that, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, Geminis, I would be mindful of like involving too many people into your connection too, because everyone doesn't have the best intentions, okay? We have the Chariot again. Oh yeah, they're gonna come anyways. All right, yeah, see, 9 of Swords. The Star card could be in Aquarius. They're gonna come anyway. They'll come forward anyways. A lot of times the Chariot is just wanting to find a solution. Okay, someone wants to find some type of solution to this problem. They want to overcome this hurdle that is here. Okay, whatever this is here. And I feel like it is, there's that 8 of Wands again. Something's going to move very quickly. 10 of Wands here. I feel like this is someone that doesn't necessarily say sorry, but wants to show you, if that makes sense. All right, whoever this is addicted to you. And again, it gets kind of obsessive a little bit. Someone's definitely coming to reconcile here, okay? Heavy Capricorn, I see Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo. And of course, that 9 of Swords keeps showing up, because I feel like that could be both of y'all's energy. Like neither one wants to, nobody wants to, you know, be the first to say something or whatever. Which is nothing wrong with that, Geminis. There's nothing wrong with, like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna let them take the lead, but stressing on it is counterproductive. This is counterproductive, okay? Like I said, in the you versus them, it just makes no sense. Y'all know I like to balance spirituality with practicality, okay? And making yourself stressed out to prove a point is foolish. It makes absolutely no sense to me personally. But if you want to do that, I respect it, okay? But yeah, rock with it however you got to do it. Ace of Cups, but it really makes no sense to do that, all right? Do whatever you got to do to get out of this energy, okay? Even if that means talking to them, even if that means telling them how you feel. You don't have to reconcile with them, but even if that means telling them how you feel, but you're going to make yourself suffer for someone else to prove a point, okay? This is why I say when y'all talk about this person's ego and stubbornness, a lot of you have the same thing. You got the same issue, okay? You're putting yourself through suffering to prove a point, which is exactly what they're doing. King of Pentacles. All right, you have a divine pair here. I told you. Yeah, y'all are attached at the hip. Two strong personalities. A lot of times when you're dealing with two strong personalities, two stubborn people, two people that like their way, two people that want to be right, you're gonna bump heads. Okay, you cannot ask this person to change if you are not. All right. So let's see. I do want to. Yeah. See, I knew it. And it comes out again. Gosh, you putting yourselves through a bunch of, the waiting is stressing both of you out, and right now it's pointless for a lot of you. Okay, we have the Hangman. You're stuck for nothing. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it pushing, Geminis. Let's see here. We have a Thursday. And it also could be reversed, Geminis. Like someone was trying to be stubborn or trying to not talk to you or whatever to like teach you a lesson or trying to prove a point, but it's not. It's for what? It's causing stress on them. Why? Like, what's the point? I can't sleep or eat without you. I just want to make you happy. I'm just like, hey, nobody's pride and ego be that big. My pride and ego could never be this big for me to be living like this. Because, you know, I'm gonna always say how I feel, though. I don't really care if I look vulnerable, if I look crazy or whatever. When people always ask me, you know, how do you get over stuff so easily? How do you detach? I say how I feel. I tell people how I feel. I don't care if we haven't talked or whatever, or, you know, they haven't texted me. I don't really care about all that stuff. I say how I feel. I process my emotions, no matter how tough they are, and I keep it pushing. I don't harbor or repress anything. I always let it out. Okay? Even if it hurts their feelings, because a lot of times it does. I get it out by any means if I gotta go on social media and blast people. Alright? I dream about you. I just want to make you happy again. Yes, it's giving. I told you someone here lacks confidence, Geminis. A whole lot. I have a surprise for you. Keeping secrets. I feel like this could be kind of both of you. I feel like both of you guys are stressed. Both of you guys are thinking about this. 2020 when I looked over. Both of you guys, you know, want to talk or whatever, but nobody's willing to do it. Don't make me pull up on you. You because you're trying to prove a point. Them because they're fearful, but they also may be trying to prove a point or whatever. So take it how it resonates. I miss seeing your face. I'll never get over you. Everyone knows I have feelings for you. Well, I mean, yeah. I haven't moved on yet. So who that's for. These feelings I have for you are like no other. It scares me. I told you, there's a lot of fear in this person, in this connection, guys. I'm about to call / text you. I definitely get communication here. Even though they are afraid of you, Geminis. I see marriage with you. Ooh, I told you. My money is funny right now. Definitely something money related here. Geminis. Wine and dine. But it's tricky. It's very tricky because I'm getting a wine. I told you this person might try to buy you back with some money they don't even have, child. I can't go another day without you tonight. So something's happening tonight for some of you. All right. Let's get some songs for you, Geminis. Let's see here. And I may do a video extend this out on the Patreon with how to detach and all of that and give it to God so you're not living in stress or whatever the case may be. All right, so let's get some songs real quick, y'all. Which playlist do I want to do? Okay. Ooh, child. So first song is Gone Already by Faith Evans. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you're not feeling it. Like you're just not. Well, or it may be just this person's fears. Like I said, this person is very, very fearful of returning. And it could be because they fear rejection. And they probably deserve rejection. Okay, so first song is Gone Already by Faith Evans. So I feel like some of you guys are like, nah. Nah, it took you too long. Okay, second song is Million by Tank. I'm going to get another song because that Gone Already is not going to resonate with everybody. Baby by Fabulous. I love that song. Go check out that song, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, y'all. Peace out.